I was proven right again. I said, I'm gonna get a scorpion tattoo, because alacranes mean rebirth, alacranes mean death, alacranes mean being able to be born again. And this individual literally fears being able to be born and being able to build something foundational with you, because the risk of losing you is a risk that they're not willing to take, because you literally come with more fulfillment. So it's like the universe, it's like God, it's like spirit telling them, I want you to look at what you have been investing. I want you to look at what you have been putting your energy into and tell me, do you really believe that this is going to bring you a good future? And then they grab their head and turn them back to you. And they're like, take a look at the person that was willing to build something foundational for you and tell me exactly what you chose to throw away for something so unfulfilling that your ego cannot take a hit, right? Because I definitely feel like this person has some sort of ego, right, that they're trying to manage. And I feel like their ego plays most of what their ego is the one in control right now, right? So I specifically want to tell you that this person is very much so thinking about you, and you present such a good life to them that it scares them. Let's dive in, cabrones. Welcome to your reading with yours truly, El Vaquero. As of now, let's see what the cards have to tell you regarding you and that individual that I always spiritually stalk. Come on, like it's like let's be fully honest. Like let me fix the camera. Let's be fully fucking honest, right? It's like no ifs and buts. Like I'm genuinely stalking someone's energy for you, right? But what matters first is how you feel. If that part match, stay. If it doesn't, move on. A better reading will always find you. I feel like as of now, you're going back and forth about your future plan. No matter of fact, you're wondering whether this person fits into your future plans. Boom. Ira? Ten of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, the Moon. You're like, I want to live a good life. This doesn't have to do about money. This does not have to do about finance. It could be about finances. It could be about money. It could be about stability with the Ten of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Moon, right? But I feel like personally, the energy that's coming through, it's more of, can this person truly fit in my like future plans? Can this person truly fit into what I want in my future, right? So there is a lot of confusion about this individual, and maybe you're completely like out in the cold of what you know from them. And maybe they could also be out in the cold about what they know from you, right? But the Moon signifies that there's still something intuitively right here that you just can't pinpoint about this individual, pinpoint about this person's energy, right? And I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, you're focused on trying to build something peaceful. You're focused on trying to build something foundational. You want to create something foundational for yourself. But now you're wondering, do I feel like you naturally fit into this? If you do, then if something happens, something happens. If not, I'm going to keep moving with my life. Because one of the biggest things that I'm specifically feeling right now is that this individual fears you moving on fully from the idea of them. Fully moving on from them being a part of your reality or them being a part of your life. And to me, that is the underlying energy that's being presented right here with the Moon. Like the underlying energy that's being presented right here with the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Even you, one fear that I feel like you have is what happens if you move on, you start dating somebody else, and all of a sudden this person genuinely shows back up, and now you're craving this individual again. Right? So I definitely feel like with Ten of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, the Moon, like the underlying energy that's presenting itself right here, like the underlying energy that's showing up right here from you is, you know what? I'm going to be more focused on my energy. And if you're meant to be, you're meant to be, but I'm personally not going to force it, right? Or lately you have been having these thoughts in your reality of, if something is meant to be, something will be. Right? And that's specifically what's coming through when it comes down to the energy of you. Let's specifically tap into their energy, because I'm telling you, I feel like one of the things that I'm specifically feeling right now is that this individual believes. I feel like this individual fully fears you moving on. Give me more info on my collectives individual. Give me more info on my collectives individual. Give me more info on my collectives individual. The Tower, that signifies some sort of energetical collapse. The Knight of Wands. They're a very impulsive individual. Yeah, look, Look at this. They're going through some form of collapse. I feel like they're very much so well aware that your situation was not handled the way that it was supposed to be handled. I don't think this is third parties. There could have been other people, but this feels more like friends. There was a lot of pillow talking between them and their friends. Like their friends knew about your relationship when they were not supposed to know about your relationship. But going into the Three of Cups right here with the Three of Pentacles, I feel like the underlying energy that's coming out, cabrones, or the underlying energy that's showing up, it's more in the sense of they're talking about the ending of your relationship, or they're talking about the ending of your partnership. The Tower, the Knight of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles reversed, to me, it feels like they're very much so well aware that they couldn't handle this. Or they convinced themselves that they could not handle this, right? But to me, what's like showing up right here, it's more of like an impulsive decision that they thought they would have been able to balance that led to a collapse in their specific reality, right? The Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, to me, it feels more as like people seeing them more balanced, people seeing them more better while they were in a relationship with you. Because I'm telling you, the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles right here, you offer some form of support to this individual that they themselves struggle to build. So I don't doubt that you felt like a mom or a dad while you were in a relationship with this person. Or you feel like that. You feel like you're the one that's dragging this specific individual with their hand, right? Having veiled and having water right here, water is all about emotions, cleansing, movement. And in the Two of Pentacles reverse, we even have like the water like moving back and forth. And then we have moon that signifies water. So Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio could be very important. But to me, it feels like this individual now, what they're craving is they're craving a sense of healing. But at the same time, they're very blinded and they're blindfolded and they do not know how to obtain that. Right? To me, that's the energy that these two cards are coming out with, right? But going back to this, the Three of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles reverse, they could, what I'm specifically also feeling, it's like they feel like you're building something foundational, you're building something stable, and then the Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles reverse, Knight of Wands, and the Three of Cups, what are the people that I'm dealing with building? What are the people that I'm dealing with, hanging out with, actually building? What are they creating foundational for themselves? While you're over here somewhere peaceful, building legacy, creating something normal for you, something safe, it's like these people around them, their friendships, things around them, they don't feel like they're going to build something long term, which could have them thinking of you. But again, I feel like they have at least one personal friend that looks out for them, that is telling them, hey, like, no, like you can build something foundational with this person. You can build something long-term with this person in your reality, because we clearly see that we have things around you that are not going to take you anywhere. And I feel like you yourself are acknowledging that. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is very fucking important. Very fucking important. Again, this person likes to stay very composed. This person genuinely likes to stay very, 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 very fucking composed. Very, very composed, right? Meaning that you have a hard time reading this individual. You have a hard time reading this person. But what's coming through right now is that these relationships or these people, these friendships that they were investing in or they're currently investing in, they see that there's no future for them, right? And now we take a movement more towards you in the Three of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Hey, like, it's very different. Three of Cups, enjoyment, Three of Pentacles, building, right? That's what's coming through very strongly within this message right now. And I'm telling you, look, the Magician reverse and veil match very perfectly. Because again, the Magician reverse, this signifies somebody that's like there's somebody that's putting their energy into something bad that's truly not gonna manifest into the long term of things, right? And it's like veiled. Like this person is very blindfolded to their actions or to the energy that they're putting out there to different situations, right? And again, the King of Cups, they're trying to stay composed and like, think about it. There's like a big tsunami. There's like a big tsunami coming, and they're just standing there. And they're like, you know what? It's just water. Like I can swim, right? But no, you can't really swim in a tsunami. Like a bunch of things are like coming towards this individual. This individual was realizing that there's something foundational with you, but then like they're fully not trying to convince themselves, because if they convince themselves and they realize that they have been wronged, they realize that they have not been okay, their ego takes a massive fucking hit. The King of Cups and the Knight of Wands and the Magician reverse, right? And it's like I'm telling you, I feel like there's a specific individual in their reality that's telling them, hey, like this is really good for you. Like you should really like reconsider jumping back into something with this individual, or maybe talking to this individual again, maybe apologizing to them, maybe telling them how you truly feel, because something foundational can come. Yeah, that's so fucking crazy. Something foundational can come out with you and that person, you know? And come from you and that individual, like building something, and something healing, right? So again, it's like, I'm telling you, I feel like there's a sense of remorse from this individual's energy towards you, but there's also a sense of like, you know what? There's also a sense of like, they're very much so, you know what's crazy? That Scorpio has been very, very significant for me. I only have one Scorpio placement. And the thing about it is that for the longest, I've been wanting to like tattoo myself an alacran. Alacran is a scorpion, right? I'm gonna tattoo myself a scorpion right here very soon. It's gonna go like this, and it's gonna go like this. And like, think about it. Scorpio means death. Scorpio means rebirth. Scorpio means something new being born again. And I feel like this is what's happening with this individual. Like this individual is being forced to like see how situations that they have been in aren't beneficial. And like, they're like trying to turn their head away, and like spirit, the universe are like, nah, like the spirit universe are like, you know what, no cabron, like we're gonna grab your head and you're gonna look at what you have done. You're gonna look at what you have chosen. You're going to look at what you have put yourself in, and then we're gonna turn your face and we're gonna make sure you look at the foundational stability that you sacrificed for this. Take a look at it, right? That's like the energy that's coming through very strongly from this reading. And I'm telling you, like the only reason this person is having a hard time acknowledging this or wanting to fully step into it is because it feels foreign. It feels unknown. They can't control the situation. You know, it's like, you know what? These chaotic places, I know what to expect. These chaotic places, I know what's to come. Like these chaotic places, let's be fully fucking honest. I've experienced this again. So if I experience it again, I know how to handle it. But then they look at this specific spread with you, the stability, the foundation, and they go, there's so much here that I can lose. There's so much here that if I do fuck this up, I might not be able to rebuild this again. So their ego is telling them, stay in the problematic, stay in the hardships, stay here. If you choose to stay here, I'm gonna be fully honest with you. Like, you know how to handle this, you know how to deal with this. But then it's like, there's nothing fulfilling in this corner. There's nothing fulfilling right here. And then they look at it and they see like something so fulfilling, something so good, but they step into it and they're like, no, I feel like if I were to fully step into it, I would personally lose this. And if I lose this, there's no going back from there. So I definitely do want you to acknowledge that I do feel like this individual is very much so in their head about you. They're very much so thinking of you, but I also want to acknowledge that there is a lot of goodness that comes with you. And if they lose that goodness, then that's for them, you know? I think I'm gonna leak it. It's like you and this person have a divine. I feel like you and this person definitely feel like you guys are like. What did I say? I said Scorpio. I literally have been telling you guys. I literally just told you guys, I want to get a scorpion tattoo because it signifies rebirth. It signifies creation. Death comes out. And death in tarot signifies rebirth, signifies being born again. You see that? And then we have fire. Fire, past life, and death. I feel like there's a lot of work that this individual has to do within themselves so they're able to change. And I definitely do feel like there's a part of you that's kind of supposed to help them be able to bring forth that only if their ego lets them, okay? I just want to tell you that they're not happy in their current life, and I do want to specifically point this out. You are definitely something that they need, but they don't know how to hold. And I'm going to tell you this right now. You're not meant to take care of someone, okay? Se me cuidan, cabrones. Adiós.